guys, welcome to a new video of the SIL Trader, and in this video we are going to be discussing about price action basics and how to read charts as a beginner. So first of all, let's just get to what is price action. So basically price action is simply the study of price movement in the market. So using various fundamental and technical analysis tools, and in price action we try to trade without using any single indicator. Instead, the price itself is the key to making most of our trades. First of all, let's talk about what different types of price action trading. So mainly there are two types of price action trading, which is trend trading and reversal trading. In trend trading we try to trade the trend. If the stock is an uptrend, we try to take long trades so that we are going along the trend and not trading against the trend. And in reversal trading we try to catch the top and bottom of stocks, so that when a stock reverses from the top we can sell there and we can catch the movement till the bottom. So I hope you have understood what is trend trading and reversal trading. Now let's talk about different types of trend and how to identify these trends. I've also explained these types of trends and support resistance in my previous video, which is the basic one. If you haven't watched it, you can go and watch. So now let's talk about the different types of trends. So mainly there are three trends in the market: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways. In an uptrend, the price is going up and is making higher highs and higher lows. As you can see that this is a high and this is a higher high and this is also a higher high, making higher lows. And in the sideways there is no big movement in the market, and market is not making any new highs or any new lows. In the downtrend the market is making lower highs and lower lows. So if you are a beginner, I suggest you not to trade in the sideways market, as it is very risky. It is not impossible to make money in the sideways market, but as a beginner I would not suggest you to make money in the sideways market, as it is very risky to trade in sideways market. So now how to start with price action trading. First we have to mark important supports, resistance, trend line and zones, looking for breakouts. So what are support and resistance? Resistance is the area from which the stock gets rejected and is not allowed to go up from that price until it breaks it with good volumes. And support is when the stock falls, it takes support from that region and it bounces back. As you can see in this example, the price is taking support from the support zone and is taking resistance from the resistance area and is always falling from the resistance and taking support from the support zone. Now we will talk about how to draw trend lines. So trend lines are basically lines in which the stock has given, in which the asset has given maximum touches. As you can see that in this trend line the market was constantly taking support from this trend line and rejection from this trend line. It gave a breakout, but then this was a fake breakout and the market came back in the zone. It took support and then finally it gave a good breakout and a good movement from the same trend line which we have marked. So our trend line should always be logical and we should not draw trend lines just for the sake of it. As you know, we should trade what we see and not what we think, because the market does not move according to us. We have to plan our trades according to the markets, as market is supreme. So while drawing trend lines we have to remember that no trend line is possible. So now let's talk about price action trading with some real life examples. So let's get to Bitcoin's chart first. As you can see, I have already marked some zones. First let me remove all these drawings. Now as you can see that I have removed all the drawings, I'll try to draw the trend lines again. As you can see in the market that right now the market is sideways and not making any good movement. So first our basic logical trend line would be this point, and you can see that this can be the only logical trend line, because as you can see that the price is touching this trend line the maximum times. And an illogical trend line would be this one, because of the price came down till here once. As I told you, we should not draw trend lines just for the sake of it. So let's try to identify the trend before the breakout. So as we can see in this trend, the market was taking support from this region. Now a logical trend line should be near this price, because maximum touches we were getting from this line only, and the price was always jumping back from this zone, from this trend line. Now the resistance area would be near this price. As you can see that the breakout was given when this region was broken, and we could have gotten into a good trade till here, because this can be considered as a resistance in the longer time frame as well. Now as you can see that the price broke out this zone once, but the volumes were really dry, and we have to trade along with the volumes. We should not trade with only one confirmation. Before entering a trade, you should have at least 3 to 4 or 5 confirmations. The trend should be along with you. The market condition should support you. The volumes should be in your favor, and then only you should take a trade. We should not take a trade just on the basis of any pattern or any one indicator. And we can see when this was a fake breakout, and in the real breakout the volumes were really high, the market went up. Now in the current price of Bitcoin, the another zone can be, and we should not only draw lines as support or resistance. Support or resistance can also be a zone. It can also be a vertical zone or a horizontal zone. So now as you can see that this area was acting as resistance. So if the Bitcoin price breaks 20,257, then it can go a little bit up. Otherwise it can take resistance from this area and fall till 19,899. Now let's talk about another example of a stock. Let's talk about ITC. As we can see that this area was a resistance zone, as the price was taking resistance from this. As you can see that before the breakout the volumes were dry, they were very low. Stock tried breaking this level, but then the market got closed, and in the next day it opened with a gap up, but it took rejection from there and it fell with good volumes, and we could have taken a very nice trade here after the closing of this candle with the stop loss of this candle's half body. And as you can see, in just 5 to 10 minutes we got a very good risk to reward ratio trade, which was 1:6.14. Now as you can see here that the market is taking that this zone can support as a resistance, and if it is broken with good volumes as it has been, then this can act as a dynamic support area for this stock, and it can go up from this zone up till here, as the next logical resistance is this zone. Let's try analyzing another stock for now. Here the market is taking support from this zone and resistance is over here. So if the market breaks either side, we can get good movement on either side. So guys, I hope you liked this video and got to learn something new from this. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something new from it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.